Hello ladies and gentlemen, and it is good to have you here for another lesson on the Odyssey technique. Today we are going to look at a practical example of how we can use the technique. Last lesson we taught you how to encode information into your map. In this lesson we are going to go further and teach you another example of how you can apply this technique. Okay, so for this example we're going back to the map that we used for the Odyssey map creation, where we had the picture, the TV, the radiator, sofa, and so on. We are going to use that map to remember the different stages of research. You can feel free to apply your map, but for this example, we are going to use the map from the previous lesson. So we have the problem, we have reading the literature related to your topic, we have the hypothesis, we have research, and then finally we have the conclusion. Now we're going to apply the map from before to remember the 5 different stages. Okay, so the first stage of research is finding your problem. And our first station is the painting. So the link is to make a painting of a boxer. Obviously, fighting is usually linked to a problem or an altercation, so it's an easy trigger to remember that the first stage is problem. The second stage is to read the literature related to your topic. The second station is a TV. So now we can have the news being read by a reporter on the TV. The third stage is hypothesis. Our third station is radiator. The link that is used for this particular stage is a Bunsen burner heating up the radiator. Radiators are supposed to be heated up, but this is done with a Bunsen burner. A Bunsen burner triggers the thought of science, and so does the word hypothesis. And this is why this is the link being used. Obviously, you're free to use any other link that is suited to you. Our fourth stage is research, and the fourth station is our sofa. So to make the link, I would think of either myself sitting on the couch doing research, or ideally even scientists around the table doing research on the sofa. They could be moving from the radiator to the sofa to help that image pick up in my head, so I can easily remember the third and fourth station. Finally, the last stage is the conclusion, and the fifth station is the ornament. The link for this would be the word conclusion being engraved on the ornament, the sign conclusion being hung from the ornament or put beside it. And there's so many other ways you can make the link. Like I said, the more creative you are, the better it is. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation, and we hope that this lecture has brought you more clarity on how to use the Odyssey technique.